He is the grandfather of Graceland Sprouse and Mrs. Stanfield's class. Dr. Browning joined the U.S. Army in 1966 and was stationed at Fort Knox here in Kentucky. He served during the Vietnam War from February 1967 to February 1968. He received the Vietnam Service Medal with Bronze Star. We are humbled and honored to have him with us here today to share his story. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Gary Browning.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here. I appreciate the invitation. Grace, come up here a minute. Y'all can't see my grandson. Stand up so everybody can see Rachel, his sister. See, you're not the only one proud of grandchildren. I remember hearing people, older people, and now I'm one of them, talk about if they knew grandchildren so much fun, they'd have had them first. Now I understand. I don't see how that can happen, but I understand now. But I want to thank Bowen Elementary. I want to thank Ms. Blakely and all the staff, all of you teachers, and all of you students for taking the time to do something special for veterans. Because in my war, when we came home, we didn't receive the welcome that veterans do today.
Amen.
And some of you Vietnam veterans can attest to that. I was proud to have served my country. I didn't join. I was drafted in 1966, just a year after graduating from high school. I was 19 years old. And I was trained as a radio operator, and it was sent to Vietnam in February of 1967. And while I was there, I don't know if I can see some of these pictures or not, but does it look like this? No, it doesn't look like it. But I got to do a lot of fun things. It wasn't all bad. I got to drive Jeeps. I loved that. I got to fly in Huey helicopters and in all these kind of fun things. And I don't know if there's one picture with the little kids in there. Ms. Blakely, we got to know each other real well this week, I think. Never saw each other in person until we got here today, but she was fascinated with that picture. I spent about a month or two out with the South Vietnamese troops, and I was amazed. They had their families with them. And I couldn't believe that their families traveled with them wherever we went. And so these two little kids, I got attached to them and they got attached to me. And I was telling Ms. Blakely earlier when she was going over the PowerPoint with me that those little kids probably will be in their 50s if they're alive today. So that was some 50 years ago. But it was something that I was very proud of. Like I say, it wasn't all bad. You know, we had some fun. There was a picture also. I don't know if you can see I have red hair. And I was very skinny. and this kid and I, he came into the country. We had been pulled out, and we were stationed in a little bit different place. I can't even think the name of the town that we were stationed to, but they made fun of this young man. You know, I told some people the other day, in my unit, we didn't go by names. We had nicknames. And I don't know if you all are familiar with Mad Magazine or not, but we thought he looked like Alfred C. Newman on the old Mad Magazine. So he was Alfred C. Newman, and if I were to see him today, if I could recognize him, that's probably what I would call him. But I went through the war, and at the end, I was sent home. We landed in San Francisco. We had to face all the cursing and the protesters and the horrible name calling. And I went through a time that I was actually ashamed, where the Army uniform, if you all can relate to that. Even though I was proud to serve my country. But after time, you know, I kind of got through that, and now today, you know, it's different. My wife did not want me to wear this hat today. She said, I want you to take that off before you get there. And I said, no, I'm going to wear the hat because we were eating, just to give you an example, we were eating at a restaurant in Lexington the other day, and I was wearing the hat with my wife and our oldest daughter, and the waiter came up and said, that young gentleman at the table over there has bought your meal. And I went over to him and I thanked him, and I said, sir, I really appreciate it, but why did you do it? He said, well, my dad was in the military. And I asked him if he was in the military, and he wasn't, and he just wanted to show his appreciation. And when you see old veterans, this gentleman here, what was the first words out? I said, I don't even know your name, but he said, welcome home. And my kids and my grandchildren, when we travel, when we go on family vacations, you see others wearing a Vietnam veteran's hat, and you come up and they'll embrace and they'll say, welcome home, and we'll talk about where we served and when. And my kids said, you know that person? No. But there's a camaraderie, and it doesn't make any difference what branch of service you served in. And I appreciate the play that you children did. Because I've got people in the county where I live that they don't feel deserving of being honored like this because they didn't serve during time of war. And I told them, whether you served in time of war or not, if you were in any branch of military service, as these kids pointed out so beautifully in this play, you are a veteran. And I want to thank you all for your service, every one of you. Thank you for Grayson for inviting me to come and speak at this very special day. I am so honored and I appreciate it so very much. You all have a great day. God bless.